I've got Lightning McQueen here. This is Lightning McQueen 3, or I guess the Cars 3 Lightning McQueen from the new Cars 3 movie. This is the Mattel version, and I have not done a Cars review before, but it's a great movie. Took the kids to see it. They really enjoyed it, and saw all the different vehicles in that movie and thought it would be great to do some reviews on some of these, especially since they're die-cast and they are made by Mattel. So here we go. First one is Lightning McQueen. Of course, he is the star of the show, the star of the series, and this is the Cars 3 version. So each version is slightly different. He does undergo some changes as the series goes on. One change here, he's got real headlights now. His nickname is Stickers because at one point he had stickers for headlights on the show, and then there was a point when he realized he actually needed real headlights to be able to drive in dark conditions. So he now has headlights, and the tampos that are on the front here are made to reflect the look of actual headlights, as opposed to some of the other ones that were a little bit more obviously stickers. Of course, he is sponsored by Rusty's, medicated Rusty's bumper ointment. And what does that say down there at the bottom? Rear end formula. So if you need some Rusty's for your bumper, well, he's the man. I'm not going to give any spoilers away. I'm going to try to, any videos I do on these, I'll try to avoid any spoilers. There may be a little bit of context from the movie, but I'm really going to try not to get into too many details on the spoilers. If you haven't seen the movie yet, I just say go watch the movie and I'll not ruin it for you. I won't tell you what happens. But here we go. Look at the front here. He's got his Lightyear wheels. Not a lot has changed on those. I think the original Cars maybe look slightly different, but they're still pretty similar. But there's some good detail on these wheels. And these are a little bit more of a premium vehicle than your typical mainline Hot Wheels, so they're going to cost you a little bit more. These run usually $4 to $5 on retail is what you'll find these for. There's a variety of stickers there. Piston Cup, Octane Gain. Can't read all of those, some of them are kind of small. Got his 95 logo. The lightning with the flames coming out the back has changed slightly. It's not the exact same as it was on the Cars 2 version. There you see the exhaust coming out the side, and another Rusty's logo on the back. Now you've got Lightning McQueen right there above the window. Got his name there. No, it's not named after Steve McQueen. It's actually another guy named McQueen that perhaps worked for Disney. I can't remember the exact story on that. Here we go in the back. You got your tail lights. Nice detail there. Rusty's medicated bumper ointment number 95. The 95 is significant because that is when Pixar released the first Toys movie, and that's why 95 was chosen for Lightning McQueen's number. There's the gas cap there. It's got exhaust coming out this side as well, and the detail on this side is pretty much the same. If we come back to the front, the smile is a little bit different than it was on Cars 2, and the eyes are in a slightly different position as well. The top logo has changed. The 95 is much bigger than it was on the Cars 2 version. Now, what kind of car is Lightning McQueen? It's actually a combination of stock car look and the Le Mans, the curvy Le Mans endurance racers. So it's kind of a mashup of some different cars that have been worked together to come up with the design of Lightning McQueen. So some cars in the movie are actually modeled directly after real cars, and others are kind of a mix of some, and that's what Lightning McQueen is. So it's hard to trace him to just one particular vehicle, but he's kind of a combination of different ones. Secondary market on this, if you're interested in the value of the car's vehicles, this one is not too hard to find at retail. So now it's in the $4 to $5 range. When this first came out, it was nuts. When this one first came out, the first one on eBay sold for $172, which is just crazy. So back at the end of March is when the first vehicles started showing up, and people were really going after them, bidding them up pretty good. So they went for very high price. I actually saw a 2-pack that had Lightning McQueen and one other, can't remember which one it was, sold for $910. It was the first Cars 3 vehicles to show up on eBay. So a lot of hype when this first came out, and it has calmed down some since then. One important detail I almost forgot. One of the major changes to these Cars 3 vehicles is now they fit on a Hot Wheels track. They will roll on your Hot Wheels track sets now. So that's a pretty cool change right there. I'm excited to see that, and I bet many of you will be as well. So there you go. You can actually play with Lightning McQueen and all your other favorite characters on your Hot Wheels track sets now. Before, you couldn't do that. And I apologize that I only have a curved piece to show you right now, but right now my house is under construction, doing some remodeling, and a lot of these pieces are pretty hard to find. A lot of things have been packed away for now until we get everything finished, and then I can unpack. But there you go. That is Lightning McQueen. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.